World champion, of course, in 15. Masters winner in 2020. A brilliant break builder at his best. And apparently a fan of the Bee Gees. Here comes the ball run, Stuart Bingham. What a strut! What a strut! And finally, here comes one of snooker's most extraordinary characters. He won the first of his 2 UK crowns 25 years ago and showed he's still at the top of his game just 9 days ago with brilliant form to become the champion of champions. Ladies and gentlemen, the irrepressible, irreplaceable Mark J. Williams!
All the best, have a good game. Thank you, ladies and gents.
So from Mark Williams looking comfortable, just the last couple of frames, just to me, Stuart Bingham starting to hit the ball better. Close, but not close enough.
One.
Well, here we go. What a nice
4.
starter for Bingham.
Five.
Now he can play. He's purposely left himself low on the black. He can play into the pack here. Just missed that red above the black. Play, disturb a few and still be on that red. Yeah, it's not too bad. He's got a gap through the reds that he can get low on the cue ball if needed to.
12. 13.
The bottom red of the bunch pots, so once again, when potting this, he could
20.
maybe free up 1 or 2 more reds.
21.
Wow, he should have played that with a lot more pace. He could have even screwed back there and played for the pink. A little bit surprised the way he played that, John.
He's taking this quick, and this is a tricky shot, this. Oh, but he's got it. He's got it, and he couldn't have worked out better. He's finished absolutely perfect.
38.
Well, riddle me that.
Stuart Bingham, 38.
Great shot on the black. And he's perfect on the red. And missed it. Shock to the system, that will be.
You might think that's a good pot, but that was a fluke. He didn't play that. Probably should have pretended that he did.
Played that nice.
3.
So he gets a second chance. He's already spurned one great chance.
Four. Ten. Eleven.
Played that well. Lots of left-hand side. And if he's got the angle, he doesn't have to go into this cluster with any pace. Just nudge a few reds open. That's it. He knew he'd always be on the one to the left corner. And now there's enough reds in the open to clinch the frame of this visit without any more cannons.
18. Nineteen.
Yeah, you could play another delicate little cannon into that red directly above the black if you wished. Digging down on the cue ball, it'd open a red into the left corner. Perfect. Okay, he's got the red into the right corner, but he's always going to be on that as well.
20.
Beautifully played.
There's a nice, crisper sound now to the strike from Stuart, isn't there?
He's got a bit of confidence again. Okay, helped by a fluke, but he's just stuck in there, you know, and even when the chips are down, he's just always stick in there, as great champions do. You just never know
34.
what can happen in sport. We've seen it so many times. Red and black required, and he would have pulled another one back. And there will be pressure on Mark
45.
Williams, there's no doubt about that. I know he doesn't feel it much, certainly doesn't show it, but he will know that he should have won this match already a long time ago.
Yeah, but he's stalled the last couple of frames, hasn't he?
Yeah.
42. $43.
Yeah, it's quite noticeable. He's playing a lot quicker. He's trying to get into that momentum and
50.
rhythm. He's cueing a lot freer.
$51.
He'd like to clear these remaining reds and colours. Possible century still on. But it's a nice little boost going into the next frame.
57. 58. $64. 65. 71. 72. 77. 79.
'Well, it's a pity, but good break nevertheless. Mark Williams leads the arena. Bit to think about. His lead's been cut to 1. 5-4. Oh, bad break. Just when he's made a comeback. Not only a bad break, he's not the black in as well. Wow. That's a bad error. All that hard work to close the gap, and you've got a straightforward break-off shot and make a pig's ear of it. Well, Stuart Bingham not punished.
And that will certainly give Stuart even more encouragement. Oh, wow, that was so far away.
Oh, another poor shot, has to be said. I mean, just flicking off the cluster to catch the green almost full ball. Unforgivable. Now, I'm sure Stuart is tempted with this red to the left corner. I know it's a little bit dangerous, but so much reward should he knock it in. He's missed it. It just seems at the moment, Ken, anything that's half difficult, they're not getting.
Yeah.
Touching ball.
Unless they're right in close and the reds are open, but it's hard work for both of them from distance. Normally these guys are such prolific long putters as well as break builders, but certainly the long putting has deserted both of them. Always a little bit risky when you're playing that on the thick side. Always a red will pop itself out. Now, can he find one long pot, Mark Williams? If anyone can, he certainly is the man. Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. Oh, he's been very unlucky. Very unlucky. What's he going to play on here? He may play on the green, you know.
Yellow
No,
ball.
he's going to play on the yellow. Lots of right-hand side off this cushion, just before the middle. Too much.
Foul and a miss. Matt Williams 1, Stuart Bingham
No,
4.
I don't think it'll go back. I think Stuart may have a go at this red into this left corner pocket.
Yeah, the one closest to the left corner, I think he can get past the black. Here it goes. Cue ball running loose. Where's it going to finish? It's going to finish on the black. Well, if he played that, that was a great shot. No, just got to mind your work, Stuart. Concentrate. Don't make any silly mistakes. And we could be in for a decider. Didn't look likely.
8.
When Mark Williams went 5-2 in front, and Stuart was really struggling. He has been hitting the ball better the last few frames. As I said a few moments ago, it just seems that Mark Williams has stalled somewhat. He's not scoring anymore.
Nine.
Just a little bit straighter than he would like on this pink. We could have done with pulling that cue ball back another foot
15.
to make this red down the cushion easy. It's certainly not easy now. Thin pot.
Played it well, just a little bit too heavy. Cue ball close to this right hand side cushion. Can he hold the cue ball for the red into the right corner? He may have to come off two cushions.
Yeah, when we looked from behind the pocket, it didn't look as though he could hold, but two cushions. Got to be careful he's enough here. That's why he has to try and hold it dead weight. And on these super fine cloths, very hard to do.
22.
But he couldn't just try it off two, because you see the way the cue ball was travelling towards the corner.
And is he contemplating the cutback? Well, he's changed his mind. Well, having a look at this red, we've already seen a lot of reds missed along this top cushion. Risky. Oh, it's very, very... That is an excellent pot.
23.
Excellent shot.
Yeah, that is shot making of the highest order, just when he needed it. And that was another nice positional shot.
29.
After this red, this one loose red, you'd think he'd like to leave a nice angle on the black to give him an option, play for the loose red or go into them. Because he needs the reds open if he's going to win the frame of this visit. Could have done with more than that of an angle than this though. Don't think he's got the option of going into them. No, unless he runs through and comes off the side cushion. Well, he generated some action on that. What a wonderful shot. Let's have a look at that again. It was a stun screw.
37.
Out to into them. Tremendous shot. I'm a bit disappointed with that. Okay. He's on the pink, but completely the wrong side.
Yeah, but I think the fact that the green is off a spot, if he goes that way in between the green spot, well, he's going the other way, is he? No, he's just got to miss the green. He has done. And this looks, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it just made it a little bit easier, didn't it? The fact that the green wasn't on its spot. Oh, he's a different Stuart Bingham now.
.45.
Not taking much time at all. Definitely got a spring in his step now, John, hasn't he? You can see it, you can sense it. He can sense it himself.
Yeah, and I'll put it down to the fact, I mean, you know, it's like, Ken, when you're behind, you've got to really play well, obviously, but you need a bit of help from your opponent. And I'd say that he's had lots of help from his opponent.
53.
Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
59.
54 points in the lead, so red and black would be enough to leave Mark Williams needing the snooker.
60.
What a match, all of a sudden. And these frames have gone very quickly. Very good. Very well played, Stuart Bingham. We're in for a decider once this red goes down. Mark Williams won't come back to the table. And it's there.
68.
Well, who would have thought we were going to a decider an hour ago, John? We certainly didn't.
No, we didn't. The only thing I remember just saying in passing that Stuart was going to go for his shots because he couldn't play any worse than he was playing in the first half of this match. And he's found a bit of form now.
75.
The question is, in this decider, what has Mark Williams got left? Be exciting, I'm sure.
Yeah, and always when you're chasing from behind, sometimes the pressure is released, but then when you catch up
82.
and you go into the final frame decider, sometimes the pressure can revert back to you. So, interesting few moments ahead of us in this final frame decider.
Stuart Bingham 82 and different.
Doesn't matter about that red. The comeback complete. 5-all. Referee O'Sullivan tells you like it is. Deciding frame. And Mark Williams going back to that hole one. Top cushion first.
Touching ball.
Oh, a toucher. So easy for Stuart to get this cue ball to the baulk end. Not the best safety shot from Mark Williams. I don't think Stuart can get what you see. He can't get past the blue for this red to the left corner. But a hand on the table, I'd expect him to play a better safety shot than Mark.
Well, that was an interesting stat that we saw at the bottom of the screen there. And the final frame deciders. Mark Williams holds the edge. He's won 50% of them. Stuart is just in the mid-30s. Oh, this looks good. If it gets right up behind that green, it looks very, very good indeed. He slipped by it. Has he slipped by the pack? Has he left the red? Wow, I think he has left the red here. What a mistake from Williams. And the black is available to left and right corner pockets.
One.
So what a chance for Stuart Bingham. Get a few points on the board early.
Yes, and his strength of his game is in and around the black spot area.
Nine.
5-2 behind. It looked as though his race might be run. But as I say, he's had a lot of help from Mark Williams. Mark Williams, for some reason, has stopped scoring. Well, there is a one loose red he could play on. And that's what he's done. Maybe a good ball, if you're thinking of playing a cannon,
16.
would be the blue. But he can't play for the blue off this red, it'd be black again.
17.
He can't play the cannon off this black, it's too straight, but he may be able to screw back, make contact with one of those two reds and leave himself on the red closest to the left corner. Well, he screwed past them, played it nicely, but this is the last of the open reds. Imperative
24.
now he gets an angle on a colour to bring other reds into play. This could be a key shot. In frame and match.
Yeah, and shots like this, you'd like to finish low on the black so that you're stunning up into the pack. Oh, he's tried to play it off 2 cushions. He hasn't hit it hard enough. And that was a nervy one. Yeah, he looks up. He's very disappointed with that. He needed a lot more pace in it. Those 2 reds, he just had a look at possibility of a plant, but very risky. Obviously, going to get this black first. Yeah, that's okay. But I don't think he'll play the plant here. I mean, very, very risky at this stage. He's got a 32-point lead. Well, what do you think, John? It's very risky, this shot, isn't it?
It is very risky. I think his main concern, he doesn't want to leave Mark Williams an easy safety shot when he can bring all the reds into play, which what Mark will do if he gets half a chance. But yeah, I agree with you, the plant. And yet I'll go back to 2015 when he won the World Championship. He beat RonnieO'Sullivan in the semi-final, and he played an outrageous plant.
Stuart Bingham thought too.
Well, he went for it, and he's left a red for Mark. Choices, decisions you have to make. It was his choice. How much will he regret it?
One.
That's no good. Because there's no real red he can play on.
Yeah, he just didn't really hit through that cue ball, did he? He was very, very tentative.
Thank you.
And
Matt
another
Williams, one.
Very tentative shot, that. Okay, he didn't want to push the yellow safe, but could have got closer to the ball cushion with that. No real pressure on Stuart Bingham. There's a possibility. Watch this red go very close to this bottom right corner pocket. It was okay. There was always a half chance of a double there. Well, safety obviously was priority. Now this is what you were talking about, John. Play the aggressive shot here, try and open up the reds, put a bit of pressure, but imperative he gets a good cue ball.
Well, in the end, he didn't play the attacking safety. I suppose he's only 31 points behind. It's not desperation stakes just yet. What's he spotted here? There is a gap between the blue and pink, and there is a red available, as you can see it, into this right corner, but you feel if he plays it, he's going to run into another red. So it's not a shot for nothing. That cue ball, unlikely to get back to the balk end. Take it on, need to get it.
Yeah, he's just reluctant. He's had a good look at this pack. He's reluctant. He's very scared that he might knock a red towards the corner pocket. He played it with a lot of pace. Well, he's left the red. Okay, certainly far from easy, but that red just below the pink spot. But maybe because of the red left of the black, he'd be running into that red, so he's refusing it. Once again. Now this time Stuart, because he's moved that red, Stuart can have a go at this red just below the pink spot. He'll miss the black and the red just below it. Free shot. It's there. What a shot. He had a free shot, but you still got to get it right in the middle of the pocket.
Well, if the cue ball would have landed on the baulk cushion, there'd have been the perfect angle off the yellow. So just a bit of work to do with the cue ball here to get down this end of the table. Lots of side. He made a pretty good job of it. Still needs a good pot here. If he knocks this in, and he knows it, this is match-winning opportunity. If he knocks this in. Got it right in the heart of the pocket. Perfect on the blue. It's in his hands now.
Yeah, you could see how much he was given that red. He couldn't have cued it any better. He's got a nice angle just to come down to these couple of reds just around the black spot. Soft little shot here just to hold it. Played it off 2 cushions, but still played it nicely. He's absolutely perfect here.
Yeah, I think the reason he's given a bit of thought, a delicate little screw if he's going to play for the pink into the right middle. He didn't fancy that, so he's stunned up and he's played it beautifully. And there's a red there that's near the black spot, and I think the black will go into the left corner. Well, he's perfect to play for the red next to the pink. As I say, it's in his hands. Just don't do anything silly, and he'll be over the 16. Line.
Yeah, he's played that nice, got right through, and you can see how well he's cueing now. Getting right through the ball. Complete different player than he was 3 or 4 frames ago. That's the red you were talking about, John. He's on it nicely. He can stun back up for the... He can play for the black, but he may stun right up for the pink again.
Well, in the early part of the match, Ken, I never really saw this coming.
No.
But it just shows you Mark didn't take advantage when it was in the ascendancy. He just, for whatever reason, didn't force home his advantage. And he's going to come back to haunt him.
Yeah, and what a great lesson.
29.
I mean, even as bad as he was playing Stuart Bingham, he stuck in there. He never gave up. He kept going. And just the match can turn. 1 frame. Anything can happen. That was the important ball. What a performance from Stuart Bingham against a man in form, Mark Williams.
And that pink going in. 67 points the lead now. Just 59 remaining. That equates to 2 4-ball snookers to tie. If this red goes in, it'll be a handshake. But it's not there.
Stuart Bingham 36.
The red over the corner, and he's got the cover with the brown, and that's enough. Mark Williams tries enough. Well, match of 2 halves. It was all Mark Williams. Stuart Bingham really struggling for position, struggling to score, only a highest break of 26. But second half, he turned that round. What a performance and what a victory. Stuart Bingham beats Mark Williams by 6 frames to 5.